Every single day you wake up tired, you drink the coffee, you push through, and by 3 p.m. you are running on empty again. Not because you slept too little, not because you are lazy, not because you need another supplement or another early night, because something is happening inside your cells that no amount of sleep and no amount of caffeine can fix on its own. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And the third reason, the one that connects everything, is the one most people have been treating completely wrong for years. We get to that in 5 minutes. Here is something most people have never been told about energy. The energy you feel, or do not feel, has almost nothing to do with how many hours you spent in bed last night. It has to do with what is happening inside every cell in your body right now as you watch this. Inside each of your cells, there are tiny structures whose entire job is to take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and convert them into usable energy. When they work well, you feel it. You wake up and the day feels possible. You get through the afternoon without a crash. You have something left over in the evening. When they do not work well, and there are specific, identifiable reasons why they stop working well, no amount of sleep fixes it. Because the problem is not how much you rested. The problem is how efficiently your cells are converting what they have into energy. There are 3 things that are most commonly disrupting this process in adults between 30 and 50. 3 things that are so common, so normalized, that most people have stopped noticing them. They just call it getting older. It is not getting older. It is 3 specific things, and all 3 are fixable. And the second one, the one involving something you do every single morning, is going to make you rethink a habit you have had for years. Reason 1, your cells are not getting enough oxygen. This sounds alarming. It is not, because it is not about your lungs or your breathing. It is about what happens to the oxygen after it arrives. When you sit for most of the day, which most working adults do, the circulation of blood to the smaller vessels in your muscles and organs slows down significantly. The oxygen is in your blood, but it is not reaching the places that need it efficiently. Your cells are receiving less than they need to produce energy at full capacity. The result is not dramatic. It is just a constant, low-level energy deficit, the kind that makes everything feel slightly harder than it should, the kind that makes you reach for coffee, not because you need the caffeine, but because you need something to compensate for cells that are running at 70%. This is why people who move regularly, even just walking, report dramatically better energy than people who sit for the same number of hours. Not because of fitness, because circulation delivers oxygen. Oxygen enables energy production. The energy arrives without any coffee required. Reason 2 is the one involving your morning, and it is going to make you reconsider something you have been doing automatically for years. Reason 2. Your morning energy is being replaced instead of supported. Every morning, your body produces a natural surge of energy. We covered this in episode 3, the cortisol awakening response. For the first 90 minutes after you wake, your body is releasing a hormone that does something no coffee can replicate. It activates your immune system, sharpens your brain, and sets your hormonal rhythm for the entire day. When you drink coffee in those first 90 minutes, which most people do immediately after waking, you are not adding to this natural surge. You are replacing it. Your body detects the caffeine and reduces the natural hormone response because it reads the caffeine as the job is already done. Over weeks and months of this pattern, the natural morning surge weakens. you become more dependent on the coffee, not because caffeine is addictive in a dramatic sense, but because your own morning energy system has been outsourced. And when the coffee wears off, there is less natural energy underneath it than there should be. This is why people who delay their first coffee by 90 minutes, who let the natural morning hormone complete its work first, consistently report more stable energy across the entire day, not because they are drinking less coffee, because they are using it at the right moment. And the third reason is the most surprising, because it has nothing to do with sleep, coffee, or movement. It has to do with something you ate, or more precisely, something you stopped eating enough of. Reason 3. Your cells are running low on the raw materials they need. The structures inside your cells that produce energy cannot do their job without specific raw materials, and 3 of them are chronically low in most adults who eat a modern diet. The first is iron, not the dramatic iron deficiency that causes obvious symptoms. The subclinical low iron that does not show up as a diagnosis but quietly reduces the amount of oxygen that your blood can carry. Less oxygen in the blood means less oxygen reaching cells. Less oxygen means less energy. This is particularly common in women between 25 and 45, and it often goes undetected for years. The second is magnesium. Your cells need magnesium at almost every step of the energy production process, and magnesium is depleted by stress, by caffeine, by alcohol, and by the kind of processed food that makes up a significant portion of most modern diets. Most adults are running at least partially magnesium depleted, and most of them have no idea. The third is vitamin D, which is not actually a vitamin, it is a hormone, and it directly regulates the efficiency of the energy-producing structures inside your cells. People with low vitamin D consistently report fatigue as one of their most prominent symptoms, and low vitamin D is extraordinarily common, particularly in people who work indoors, live in less sunny climates, or spend most of their day inside. None of these 3 require a dramatic intervention. They require awareness, and in many cases, a simple blood test to confirm which ones are low. So here is what is actually happening. You are not always tired because you are getting older. You are not always tired because your body is broken. You are tired because 3 specific systems are not working as efficiently as they should, and nobody connected the dots for you. Your cells are not getting enough oxygen because you are sitting too much. Your morning energy system has been outsourced to caffeine for so long that it has forgotten how to fully activate on its own. And your cells may be missing 1 or more of the raw materials they need to produce energy at full capacity. 3 things, all identifiable, all fixable. For the oxygen problem, move. Not dramatically, just consistently. 10 minutes of walking after each meal is enough to restart the circulation that sitting has slowed. You do not need a gym. You need to break the sitting pattern before it compounds across an entire day. For the morning hormone problem, wait 90 minutes before your first coffee. Get outside in the morning light first. Let the natural energy system do its job before the caffeine arrives. After 2 weeks of this, most people report that the coffee feels stronger because it is arriving on top of a completed natural energy response instead of replacing one. For the raw materials problem, get a blood test. Ask specifically for iron, including ferritin, not just the standard panel, vitamin D, and magnesium. These are simple, inexpensive tests, and the results will tell you whether the fatigue you have been calling normal has a specific, addressable cause. The tiredness you feel every day is real. It is not in your head. It is not just stress. And it is not simply what happens when you get older. It is your biology asking for something specific. And now you know what to listen for. If you want to understand exactly how the morning hormone we covered today connects to the cortisol timing from episode 3, and why the first 90 minutes after waking are the most hormonally important of your entire day, watch episode 3 next. Subscribe to Body Signals. Every week, one mechanism, explained the way it actually works,